What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Robinhood stock market investing video. My name is Kyle, and today we're going to be going over my $7,000 Robinhood stock market portfolio. I have a lot of dividend paying stocks, and I'm really excited to show you guys all my positions I have. If you guys are new here and you like stock market investing and dividend investing, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. And if you really enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and helps small channels like me reach more people. It's kind of hard to grow whenever you're this small, but we're going to continue to do it and try to make it, guys. But enough jibber jabbering, let's go ahead and get into this video. As you can see right now, my portfolio is at $7,106. If we go for the week, I'm up about $10. If we go to the month, I'm still down about $130 roughly. 3 months, I'm down $33, and the year, I'm down about $317. And all time, I'm down about $255. A lot of this volatility you see in here from April 9th all the way to September, a lot of that was penny stocks. Kind of like what Bruce Wayne talks about. I was the same exact way. As soon as I jumped into the stock market, I traded a lot of penny stocks and stuff like that. So definitely just don't recommend that. It's just a lot harder to manage, and your risk is actually pretty high if you don't have a lot of money to invest, and you can get burnt very, very fast. You can also make a lot of money, but from my experience, you lose a little bit more most of the time. So I like to buy in safer companies, companies that aren't as volatile. And yeah, I want to go ahead and show you guys my positions. So first one is going to be Intel. You guys obviously know what Intel is. We're down about $1.46. This on the right, this green box, this is the total return that I've had on the stock. So this is the overall return. As you can see, if you click that, you can see the display. This is the total return. So I just want you guys to be aware of that. Next stock is Boeing. We are up about $51 on Boeing. I actually bought this stock probably about, I think it was like right here, sometime between August 15th and August 20th. And as soon as I bought it, it started going back up. But as you can see for the year, Boeing's at a pretty good price right now, and they also pay a pretty healthy dividend. So obviously a good stock, and Boeing isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So I love having a couple Boeing shares, and I think in the future the stock is going to be great. Next stock is Visa. Down about $2.51 on Visa. I actually bought it at at a pretty high price. So I'm obviously still down on it, but I think Visa in the future is going to continue to grow, and I obviously want to get more shares of it. I think the price is a little high right now, so I'm going to wait for a dip and then probably buy some more shares. Next stock is Costco. Costco I actually bought at almost its 52-week high as well. I just wanted to get into it. Costco is a great stock. This is actually one of the stocks that I probably want to get positions in the most. It's just such a high evaluation right now. Actually, they just went up pretty nice this week, about 6%. They actually opened a Costco in China, and the line was so long at the Costco that opened up in China that they actually had to close a little early. So this stock is not going anywhere anytime soon, and they have huge potential in the future. And I think overall that this stock is going to do absolutely great. And sorry if you guys can hear my cat. He's outside my door. It's not actually my cat. It's my brother's girlfriend's cat, but she's meowing outside my door right now. So if you hear it, I apologize. Next stock is Ford. I only own 2 shares of that, down about $1.14. Next one is Nvidia, down about $10. I bought this stock at a pretty high point this year, but this year also it's had a very rough year. At one point it was almost $300, and now it's trading at $166. So quite a swing for Nvidia. I think Bitcoin and all that kind of overextended it there for a bit, but it's coming down to earth now. And I still think over time they can get back up to that level and they continue to grow their business. And yeah, I'm excited to see what Nvidia has to offer. Next one is AT&T. I'm up about $3.09 on it. Almost 10% on it. They also pay a really healthy dividend. I think overall this stock is going to do very well in the future, especially with 5G and stuff like that coming up. And like I said, they pay a nice dividend, probably one of the highest for these type of companies. So a very, very strong company, and I like that dividend as well. Next one is PayPal. I own about 3 shares of PayPal. I bought this one almost at a 52-week high. You kind of want to stay away from that, guys. I know it's it's tempting to just get in a stock whenever the stock market's going up, but as you can see, this is why you don't want to buy stocks at the all-time highs. If I would have waited just a week later, I would have saved $32. I bought this stock at about $118 or almost $120 actually. And then they had earnings a couple of days later, and they had decent earnings, but they actually lowered guidance, which kind of sent the stock just sinking. And I think it ended up going down like 10-something% that day, which is pretty rough. So I'm down about $32 on it, but I think we're going towards electronic payments in the future. And as you can see, people just use cash less and less and less. And I think these stocks like PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, I think all these electronic payment kind of companies are going to do very, very well in the future. Next stock is Microsoft. I have 1 share of it, up about $3.73. Next stock is FIZZ, which is also the National Beverage Corporation, down about $2.29 on it. I actually just bought some more shares of it. This stock has been doing terrible in the past year. Very, very bad for FIZZ. And I think overall this stock is going to do really well. It's actually a sparkling water company, so they actually make LaCroix sparkling water. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that. This year or last year and even a little bit this year, there's been a lot of competition that's came out in the sparkling water market. Like Pepsi released their bubbly, and there's obviously Perrier and stuff like that. So there's a lot of other brands that are making competitive efforts against LaCroix. But I think overall LaCroix is still the head space in that market, and I think there still will be in the future if they can continue to grow their company. So 5 shares of FIZZ, and we're down $2.30. And I think overall in the future that stock is going to do very well. But it's just a theory, just an opinion. Obviously, make your own financial decisions. I'm not a financial expert, and don't take my word for all this. Do your own research, and I'm just giving you guys what I think is going to do well, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is. So do your own research. Don't listen to me. I'm just making this video for entertainment purposes only. Next stock is Disney. We own about 3 shares of Disney. We were down about $10 last week, but it's slowly making a nice little comeback. I have some shares of Disney just because I'm anticipating the new Disney Plus streaming service, which is going to be competing with Netflix. So I think that's going to be a cash generating cow for Disney, and I'm excited to see where it goes in the future. Next stock is Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson is by far my biggest position on this portfolio. I have about $2,300 invested into it. I'm down about 1.32% on Johnson & Johnson. They've just been facing a lot of problems, with their baby powder, opioid epidemics and stuff like that. They actually were just fined about $500 million last week, or actually it was this week. They were fined about $500 million, but that actually sent the stock surging because I think Wall Street was expecting a lot bigger fine. So, it's kind of good just to go ahead and get it out of the way. Hopefully there won't be more coming in the future, but Johnson & Johnson, I think, is a company that is going to do well over time, and it's like I said, it's my biggest position right now, and I think overall it's going to be a very, very solid company, and they also pay a nice dividend. So 3M is my second biggest position. I got about $1,100 in there, down about 2.57%. This stock has been getting creamed in the past year, especially with all the trade wars and stuff like that going on. I think this company is going to do well overall in the long run. I just think they have some stuff going on, and especially all the trade wars. But I think overall in the long term, this company can turn it around, and I can make a solid gain for it. And they're also at a very good evaluation right now, and they also pay a nice dividend. So 3M is my second biggest holding, and I think that stock is going to do great in the future, especially after all the trade wars kind of dies down. Next stock is Wynn Resorts. This is a casino company. They own properties in Las Vegas. They own some in Macau region, and I think they opened one in Boston, somewhere on the coast. But don't mark my word for it. I think that one's supposed to be opening up relatively soon somewhere. But a very good dividend stock as well. And this stock has been pretty hit pretty heavily over the past year. So, I definitely think the stock has room to grow. Next one is Facebook. I own about 1 share of Facebook, up about $1.68. Alibaba is like a Chinese bulk selling company, like the Amazon of China. Up about $14.33 on it. Very solid company. I wish I could get more shares of Alibaba. If it dips to where I bought it, I definitely will buy more shares. Next one is British Petroleum, ticker symbol BP, up about 52 cents on it. They're obviously like an oil company. And I think that stock is trading at a pretty low valuation. A lot of these oil stocks right now are getting hit pretty hard. I think it's a great time to buy some of these. Next stock is JD.com, up about $4.30, doing extremely well on it, up about 16%. JD.com is a good Chinese stock as well. Baidu, this stock has been getting crushed this year. As you can see, this is like the Google of China. Very big market cap as well. I think it's got like a, oh no, it's actually not too big, but it's still a $28.65 billion market cap. And like I said, this stock has been getting crushed this year. They actually had good earnings as well last quarter, so I think the stock can make a run in the future as long as management runs the company properly. Next stock is AbbVie. This is a pharmaceutical company that's been getting kind of crushed this year as well. I know I keep saying that, but a lot of these companies that I'm buying right now, I'm trying to buy some of these that have been just getting hammered by the stocks. I'm trying to buy some of these companies that have just been getting hammered in the past year or so, but as you can see, AbbVie has been doing kind of terrible this year. They actually just purchased Allergen, so they put out a huge amount of money for it, and that worried a lot of investors because it just raised their debt. But I think overall this company is going to do very, very well, and they also paid an extremely healthy dividend. Next stock is FIZZ. I'm up about $1.69 on FIZZ. They actually just reached like a 10-year low, I believe, about a month ago. Very solid dividend paying company as well. And yeah, I definitely think the stock can at least correct to where it fell from in the future if it's run properly. Next stock is Royal Dutch Shell. It's obviously Shell gas. Down about $1.05 on it. Next one is Zillow. This is one of my favorite stocks. I think the stock has so much room to grow. That's Zillow. Zillow is like an app that basically it's like a real estate app. So you can locate houses for sale in your area, houses for rent. You can actually rent houses through Zillow. You can list your properties on it. You can sell houses. And I think overall this stock is going to continue to grow in the future, especially with how big real estate is growing. If you go on YouTube, there's such a big market for real estate, whether it's like just the niche in general. People just love talking about real estate nowadays, and I think Zillow is definitely going to do well in the future. But that's just a spec stock, and right now we're down about $3.17 on it. So next one is Align Technology. This is the company that makes Invisalign, kind of like a competitor with braces. I think there will always be braces, but I think the stock has still just been a little oversold. As you can see, the stock was almost $400 at one point, and now it's trading for $179. I think overall Invisalign is still far from where it can be, but I don't think it's ever going to completely replace braces. But I think it's a big competing product, and I think that this one still has some room to grow. Next stock is L Brands. This is like Victoria's Secrets, Bath and Body Works, and stuff like that. Pink. I bought this one because they've actually been just getting swamped in the past couple months as far as the trade wars and stuff like that, down about $3.53. And they also pay a nice dividend. Next one is Elf on the Shelf, as Jeremy from Financial Education would say, down about $6 on it. I think that stock is gonna do very, very well. Canopy Growth is a weed stock. I don't particularly like weed stocks, but this stock has just been getting so low that I think it's actually a good idea just to diversify my portfolio a little bit and just get some weed stocks in there. But that is going to do it for my portfolio. And before we go, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you guys do, like I said, make sure to smash that like button, and it'll make me do more videos. I'm just trying to reach 100 subscribers, and yeah, it would mean a lot. You know, obviously I like to trade on Robinhood, and I would look forward to each and every one of your comments if you have any questions. These are all the dividend payments. I have 80 cents from Royal Dutch Shell, 16 cents from Nvidia, 46 cents from Microsoft, $10 from 3M, 74 cents from United Technologies, which is a stock I sold today. Johnson & Johnson, $15. Boeing paid me $2. Visa paid me 25 cents, and Intel paid me 32 cents. So pretty solid dividends coming in next month. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like Robinhood stock market investing and And if you guys just want to see, so if you guys like Robinhood stock market investing or just stock market investing and stock market news in general, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's free and it'll help me out. And also, please drop a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Share this video to more and more people. It's very hard to grow as a small YouTube channel without, you know, likes and comments and stuff like that. That really shows the algorithm that people are genuinely interested in your content, and it'll promote it to more people. So thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next stock market trading video.